Hey y'all, and welcome back to a brand new convo where today nothing inspirational, but I'm about to put y'all on to my top 10 restaurants in Winston Salem, North Carolina. Now please keep in mind that all of these are not exclusive to Winston Salem. Some are commercial spots, but they're just what I think is like the best spot out of the others. And this is my taste. This is my choice. So don't be up in my comments talking brazy. Please don't. Okay. So let's get into it. 10. American Deli. Give it to me crispy, extra wet, all flats. If you prefer drums over flats, you have nubs for fingers. You don't have fingernails because you don't have class. I said what I said. American Deli is a commercial restaurant. It's most famous in Atlanta. Atlanta made it a thing. When you run into somebody from Georgia and they have like American Deli, or they in North Carolina, they be like, ooh, it's trash. But it really like, I feel like it just depends on if you know how to order. If you know how to order, then you gonna be straight. Bottom line, there's no need to try to reach for some type of elitism when you're ordering from a restaurant that highest priced thing is like $15. Let's just not do that. But yeah, if you a college student that's trying to get a whole bunch of money and you try to cook out, go to American Deli. You can call ahead and you can pick up, or you can sit up in there and watch the show. There's gonna be somebody standing outside, maybe a few stray cats, for the culture and for the aesthetics, to let you know like the grease about to hit real good at this spot. But that's number 10. Okay, number 9, Darios, which is exclusive to the 336 area. I think they have like 3 or 4. Their hot dogs slap. They also serve like burgers and chicken tenders, and they have like an ice cream bar, but the hot dogs are elite. Like they burn it just right, and they toast and butter the buns. I get mine with a little bit of chili, a little bit of mustard, and light onions with a pink lemonade, which is like, it's like that. Like, when we be talking about like how orange hot tea used to slap, that pink lemonade, if they were to get rid of that, I would cry, because that's how good it is. So make sure you get that when you go. And then the french fries are better than Zaxby's crinkle fries. Yes. Make sure if you in the 336 area, make sure you go to Darios and order hot dogs. All right. So the next thing is a little bit healthier, It's Village Juice. Village Juice doesn't even sound healthy. They have smoothie bowls. They have salads and quinoa bowls. They have fresh pressed juice. It's a little on the steep side, in my opinion, just for the sake of like the city, because I could see paying $14 for a salad in a large city. Like in Charlotte, okay, because the cost of living. In Philly, makes sense. Baltimore, makes sense. Winston Salem, it don't make no freaking sense. But it's still there, and they still in business. They got 2 locations, and they got a spot on Wake Forest campus. But if you're looking for something healthy and you willing to spend a little extra dime, then do that. All right, next up, Burke Street Pizza, which is a local spot. I think they only have 2 locations. Go to the Robin Hood spot. I like to go in and out. I don't like to sit even before the panty happened. You know what I'm saying? It's just the parking on the actual Burke Street location. But aesthetically, if you want to like grab a slice and walk and be on some sitcom stuff, then go to the downtown location, because the one on Robin Hood is really like, hey, we about to come in. The restaurant is low-key in the cut. Get your food, or you all sit down and eat, and then you can slide out. So use that, and knowing that it's in the cut, for whatever you need. All right, so next, number 6, we have Mozzarella Fellas, which is for all of you vegans out there that aren't organic vegans exactly, and you like to try to still have real food, or you don't want to eat like what's quote unquote healthy all the time. So they pretty much serve pizza and pasta. They just expanded their menu like during this whole panty situation. So now they have like nachos, I think quesadillas. I think they have quesadillas. But their hours are weird. I think they're not open like Monday through Wednesday, but the food is like that. And it's all vegan. Like, they transition from vegan, vegetarian, a little bit of meat to all vegan. So all their pizzas and everything, I recommend the buffalo cauliflower pizza without the Fritos on top, because they added that during the panty. I don't like that. But it really does. It really slaps. Next, number 5, Mi Pueblo. Pew, pew, pew. It's another commercial spot. I think they have one in Curtisville and Greensboro, but I prefer the Winston location because it's never really like hella busy in there. I think aesthetically it's really nice. The bathrooms are always clean, and they not stingy on the drinks. Like, when it's happy hour, and when it's like, when they be having margaritas, like they have like a Panther margarita, they not stingy with the tequila, and I can appreciate that. And that's why I tip them so well when I go, because they're not stingy, and I can really appreciate that. So if you want to do like a little happy hour, I'm not sure if this is the best spot for like birthday parties, but then I've never gone with a large group. But yeah, if you want places you ain't gonna be waiting a whole bunch of hours, you ain't gonna have to be searching for your waitress or waiter, the drinks ain't gonna be weak, then go to Mi Pueblo on Reynolda in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. All right, so number 4 is Famous Toastery, which has a whole bunch of lunch and brunch options. But the best part about that is they got like this little mimosa slack, I think that's what you call it, or runner. And there's 4 mimosas, and you can get different flavors, and you can just, while you eating your eggs, you feel me? And also, I'm talking about the downtown location, but they have a room like downstairs, which is really dope. It has like a fireplace down there and everything. So if you wanted to like rent it for like a birthday party or graduation, then yeah, it's really like that. It's really nice. Fellas, free game. If you're thinking about how you gonna surprise your girl and she really enjoys brunch, rent out the bottom half of what am I talking about? Famous Toastery. Rent out the bottom half of Famous Toastery, and they can decorate it, and she can come down and be like, oh my gosh. Like, it's very nice. And they not stingy with the champagne and the mimosas. And they have really good breakfast potatoes. And aesthetically, indoor and outdoor eating options is really nice. It's just gonna be packed because it's brunch. But anyway, next on the list is BJ's Restaurant and Brewhouse. This is not exclusive to Winston-Salem. It's everywhere, but it's also delicious. So let's talk about it. So they have pizza, pasta, and beer, because they're a brew house. So some stuff they brew in-house, but they still have like a fully stocked bar, and it has like a chalkboard 20 plus beers. So if you are a beer drinker, then BJ's is where you want to be, because they just have so many options. And then if you're not a beer drinker, but you like still want to participate, then they make some sodas in-house too, and they serve them in like these big tall chill mugs. So even if you don't drink the beer, you can still, look like you drink the beer. You feel me? Yeah, so there's that. And their wings, yeah, just make sure you tell them to fry hard, because it depends on who's cooking back there, what you gonna get. All right, so next up, to Spruce Street Garden. It's really like that. Now, let me tell you why. One, it's the aesthetics for me. It's like, I don't know, it's real gray, black, and modern in there, but it's still homey. They have a bar. Their drinks are really like earthy. Like, I think when they say Spruce Street Garden, they really mean it, because they be like garnishing with like rosemary and stuff. It's another great spot if you want to rent it out for an event. The owner is actually an alumni of Winston-Salem State. I can't remember what his name is, but I know that he was in the band at some point in time. And then they have a partnership with Big Ape's Food Truck, which is when I go to Spruce Street, majority of the time I order from the Big Ape's Food Truck. So this is like a 2 for 2. So if you follow Big Ape's Food Truck on IG, so you know where they at, get that food because they got this soul food empanada that's just okay. And then Spruce Street, they be having like the flatbreads and the salads and like the braised lamb and all that other stuff. So it's good to mix and match. You feel me? But that's another good spot. And it's kind of ducked off. It's real cute. If you want an intimate setting for you and your friends, if you don't want like hella noise, then that's the spot for you to go. All right. And now we're to number 1. Village Street Tavern on Reynolda, okay? On Reynolda. Because the other one, there's one that's closer to the mall. I think it's like Haynes Road or something. And it be packed. And last time I went there with the fam, we low-key got like colors only table. And I ain't like that. I was like, we need to be in the front because we tip around here. Don't put us in the back. But the Reynolda location, it's like that. You get in, they're friendly, their drinks are good. You can sit inside or outside, and they also do brunch. So this is like another reason why it's my number 1, because you can literally go at any time of day and still get something. Like they got the little crab dip, and I don't even like crab, but they got a nice little crab dip. I usually get the salmon burger and the and a mule. I think that it's a blackberry mule. That's what I usually get when I go there and decide to sip on something. So yeah, well, that's pretty much it for this video. I definitely wanted to try to incorporate new things into my YouTube content. So another portion that I want to start adding to my videos is the throwback of the day. So the throwback of the day is Love Should Have Brought You Home by Toni Braxton. Love should have brought you home last night. You should have been with me. And baby. Yes, that is the throwback for today. And hopefully y'all subscribe to my YouTube. You share this video on your IG stories. And I'm going to start dropping more content. So just bear with me, guys, because it's the end of the semester. I love you guys. Mean it. And remember, brush your teeth, floss, and use mouthwash so you don't pass out from your own mouthly fumes in your mask. All right, bye.